What is going on, guys? It is ChaosX here, and welcome to a brand new series that I'm going to be doing here on the channel of weapon versus. So we're going to be taking one gun from one game and comparing it to another gun from another game. Obviously, I think the title's a bit self-explanatory, to be honest. Don't know why I felt the need to explain it, but I did. So yeah, so in today's video, we were starting off with the VMPs. If you didn't realise from all the Black Ops 4 gameplays at the moment, we are currently grinding to Master and Dark Matter on Black Ops 4, and for anybody who has played Black Ops 4 ever since the VMP was introduced, you will realise that that gun is everywhere. It is the plague of BO4. And then to anybody who played Black Ops 3 in its prime, before all the overpowered DLC got added, you will know that the VMP in that game was the plague of Black Ops 3. So, you know, both these guns are obviously the exact same weapon, and both these guns did pretty much break the multiplayer for quite a time on each one of their games. The Black Ops 4 VMP still is definitely the best gun on the game, and the Black Ops 3 VMP definitely is probably the best default SMG you can get your hands on. So let's talk about them head to head. If you've ever seen a series on TV called, I believe it's the Deadliest Warrior, this is kind of going to be like that. It's kind of like the COD version of it. So yeah, let's get right into it here, starting off with the damage. So both these guns actually do have the exact same damage up close. That'd be 30 damage. That's per bullet up close. However, the Black Ops 3 VMP does deal more damage at range. It deals 23 damage at its second range and then 19 damage at its third. Whereas the Black Ops 4 VMP only deals 18 damage after its first set. So the Black Ops 3 VMP has 3 sets of damage. The Black Ops 4 one only has 2. And the Black Ops 3 one does have higher damage. So for the category of damage, the winner here is the Black Ops 3 VMP. Alright, so next up we're going to move on to fire rate. This is kind of like very important. Obviously these things are SMGs and not LMGs or assault rifles, so damage isn't really what you're looking for. It's more the fire rate. And when it comes to fire rate, the Black Ops 3 VMP is going to fire at 900 RPM, that's rounds per minute. And the Black Ops 4 VMP is actually going to fire at 909 rounds per minute. So 9 extra rounds per minute from the Black Ops 4 VMP. So there you go. The edge when it comes to rate of fire has to go to the BO4 VMP. Right, so because we needed another category just to make this video a little bit longer, I couldn't really think of anything else to compare. So we're going to just talk about magazine size. Both these guns will come with 40 rounds in their magazine default. However, if you run extended mags, the Black Ops 3 VMP will go up to 56. The Black Ops 4 VMP will only go up to 50. So in that category, the Black Ops 3 VMP does take the edge, an extra 6 bullets with extended mags. However, like I said, default, both 40, but with extended mags, the Black Ops 3 VMP does take the edge. The final factor we need to take into account is probably the biggest factor. If one gun has better damage, but one gun has a better fire rate, what has the better time to kill? So when it comes to the time to kill of the Black Ops 3 VMP, it is a 0.2 second time to kill. Very fast. However, the Black Ops 4 VMP actually kills at 0.198 seconds. So literally like 0.12 of a second less for the VMP in Black Ops 4. However, that is if both weapons are shooting at someone with 100 health. And as we know, Black Ops 4 for some weird reason decided, yeah, 150 health is what we've been looking for in Call of Duty. That's why Fortnite's kicking our ass. It's not, by the way. 150 health is a stupid idea, and I'm glad it's never going to happen again, but whatever. So, if you're looking at the time to kill that the VMP has in Black Ops 4 against people with 150 health, it's actually going to then go up to 0.26 of a second. So, if you're comparing both weapons against someone with 100 health, the Black Ops 4 VMP will win. Or if you're comparing the weapons in their actual scenarios, so the VMP in Black Ops 3 against someone with 100, and the Black Ops 4 VMP against someone with 150, then the VMP in Black Ops 3 would take it. So in this category of time to kill, I'm actually going to give both weapons a point, as the Black Ops 3 VMP will outgun the BO4 one with the 150 health. However, if we're comparing them both at 100, then the BO4 one would win. So it's kind of like, it depends on what you're comparing them, so we're going to give both a point. So after looking at all 4 categories here, if you've been counting along, you will have seen that the Black Ops 3 VMP scored 3, whereas the Black Ops 4 VMP scored 2. So in the first winner here of weapon comparisons, the Black Ops 3 VMP, the OG, is going to actually take it, which I was surprised about, to be honest. But I feel like the main thing is, the Black Ops 3 VMP is really, really good. It just gets overshadowed because it is 6 years old at this point, and a lot of DLC weapons were introduced afterwards, which some were better, and obviously it's just more fun to use newer weapons. Whereas the Black Ops 4 VMP, obviously that isn't much. It's only been out for 3 years, maybe even 2. I think it actually came out during the life cycle, so 2019. Yeah, only 2 years. And obviously, like, it was introduced as a better alternative to weapons which we'd already be using, like the SOG and the Maddox. So it felt better than it actually was, just because we were a bit bored of the original SOG and all that. But yeah, winner, Black Ops 3 VMP. VMP? VMP. Or the VMP. The VMP, as I like to call it, the VMP. But yeah, that has been episode 1 of Weapon Versus. In upcoming episodes, if Cold War ever does decide to update, it's currently not deciding to. It's been stuck at 100 for like a week, and I've then uninstalled it, and now it's stuck at 95%. So yeah, that's going well. So yeah, in future episodes, I'm going to throw some Cold War guns in there. So for example, like the PPSH that just got introduced, compare that to like the Black Ops 3 one, or the World War II one, or for example, what else is in that game? The FAMAS, the FFR. Compare that against the Black Ops 3 one, or the Modern Warfare one, or the Modern Warfare 2 one even. That one's probably not going to happen because you can't find games in Modern Warfare 2, sadly, but whatever. So yeah, let me know in the comments, if we ever get a comment, what guns you'd like to see me compare next. If you have not already, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Thanks for watching.